Hey folks, thanks for tuning in to Keith Beck Music here, and I am a musician, okay? I'm a guitar player, and I want to talk today about playing music in nursing homes, okay? It's a little niche that if you want to do it, there's some good benefits. It's a very happy thing. It's a very sad thing. I'm going to be talking about the good points, the bad points, and a lot of things that you may not expect if you decide to go down this road. The first thing I want to talk about, which I really didn't think I would right away, is the money aspect. Now you can make some really good, I'm going to say part-time money, but you can make some really good part-time money playing nursing homes. It's 1 hour. It's always 1 hour pretty much, unless they have a special party or something and they want you to play more. The more you play, the more you get paid. All right. They usually get paid by check. Okay, usually takes about 3 weeks to a month, so you got to keep track of your money. You got to keep track of where you played, who you played, how much, and all of that stuff. But I'm not sure if I just mentioned this because my mind, but I had 7 gigs in 8 days and I made close to $800. Okay, so the money aspect is really good. Just do the math there. It's a really good situation. Okay, if you're only doing it for the money, you may hate it after a while. So you got to put that together as well. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is the gear that you need to bring, what you need to bring, what you don't need to bring, okay? The first thing I can tell you is travel lightly, all right? I play guitar, so I got to bring a guitar, right? I need a guitar case. I don't want a big, thick case to protect my guitar. I want a case that straps on my back, a soft case. This way I have 2 hands free to bring the rest of the stuff. One trip, that's really all you need. I bring a bag with my cables. It's the bag that has all my cables and stuff, so it doesn't take up too much space or anything like that. I don't use any boxes, I'm not doing anything like that. It's acoustic guitar that I play. I would not recommend playing electric guitar, even if I just wouldn't do that. I think the way I play is rhythm. And I sing, and that's a very big part of this. I sing fairly well. I'm not Pavarotti. But I sing pretty well, and the people enjoy it. And I hear them singing along with me, or I watch them mouthing the words, and it brings them some joy. That's one of the reasons you do this. I mean, and you may not realize it at first, but after a while, it's like, wow, I'm getting to these people, which I have a funny story I'll tell you in a little bit. So travel lightly, bring a small cart with you. On my cart, I bring my stool, because you don't know what they're going to have to sit on. It may be very uncomfortable. You may not find the right thing. Find a stool that you're happy with and that you can put on a cart. And then I put my little PA. I have a small PA. I used to have a big one, that had 2 speakers. And then my first gig, I put the speakers up, and I realized it's too much for these people. They don't want to see that. They don't want to be disturbed during the day, So that's a little too much. So I narrowed it down, and I used only 1 speaker from that thing for a long time. And I didn't need a stand. There's always a table next to you. There's a chair, whatever. Light, travel light. But I'd still carry the whole PA with me, which is about 35 pounds maybe. I don't know. My back's not what it used to be. So right now I have this small little, it's a Fender amplifier, and you can plug in a microphone. Boom. Is it a great sound like my other 35-pound one? No. But I've been tweaking it every gig, and I'm like, this isn't bad. This is not bad. So with that, I would say, yeah, try to travel light. And if you play keyboards and you want to do this, it's the same thing. You can also do this if you have a decent karaoke machine and you sing but you don't play. Okay? Think about it. Dial up some songs from the people's past, and you'll be good to go. All right. Let's go on to the next chapter. All right, folks, this chapter is going to be about the type of music to play, what to play. Now, if you Google what to play, type of music to play in nursing homes, you're going to come up with Kumbaya and You Are My Sunshine. No, okay? Just for me, no, I'm not going to do that. I don't like the music I'm playing, then it's no good for me either, and it shows. So I don't play that sort of stuff. I'll give you a list of this sort of stuff I do play. I'll play, Fats Domino, just one-hit wonders from the 50s, 60s, and 70s. That's how I pretty much play. I play, what's that song? Raindrops are falling on my head, which is a little intricate. It's not just three chords. So also playing-wise, you got to be pretty good. You got to know what you're doing. And I'm telling you again, I can't say this enough. If you sing, boom, that's fantastic. Okay, so funny story, like I was just saying. I played this song, this one here. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I say to myself, what a wonderful world. Okay, and I did it well, and the people were clapping, and then this one lady gets up from her wheelchair. I go, don't you ever play that song again. The first thing I did in my head was I laughed hysterically. I'm like, I'm being heckled in the nursing home. This, you can't make this up. This is hysterical. But then I realized I got to her. I played it, and it was good, and she just went back to that location in her mind, so stuff like that happens. Okay, but yeah, so I'm going to attach a little thing down the bottom of the songs that I play. I can't think of one right now. I play 20 in an hour. That's 3 minutes a song. That's a lot. And I go one to the next. You don't have to do that. You can do whatever you want to do. I wouldn't wait too long in between songs. But I make sure I bring 18 to 20 songs that I'm planning on doing, and about 5 songs that I can change it up if I want to. Okay, well, that was a short thing. Okay, so again, this is kind of a job, you know what I mean? It's pretty much a job. It's a part-time job. You can make it a full-time job if you're lucky enough. I don't like doing the legwork and making all the phone calls. But you got to do it. I'm forcing myself to do it, and it's working out. And they ask me back because I've been playing for millions of years. You like my necklace? I do, because I've been playing for years, and I've gotten better at it. But okay, you have to make these phone calls. What you do is you ask for the activities director, okay? And that'll put you in charge of the activities director. You may have to leave a message. You have to have your own speech. Hi, I'm Keith Beck, and I've been playing music for about 8 years in nursing homes. Here's the next good line. I'm just reaching out, seeing if there's anything in your calendar that we may work together with. It's a good thing to say after you say, I play music from the 50s, 60s, and 70s. I sing, I play guitar. Some of them don't get back to you. So you got to keep a list of that stuff. You got to know who you called. It's a job. It is, you got to treat it as a job. It's your own boss, which is pretty freaking good. Nobody tells you what to do in any way. Thank you. Isn't that cool? All right, so that's a pretty short one, but it is an honest one. You have to take care of your finances. You usually get paid once a month from these people by check. You got to make sure that you get them. You got to write them in your book or computer, or paid, this and that. I got to follow these people because they didn't pay me. Yeah, that's happening to me now. I think it's the mailman's fault. We had a new mailman for a little while. I'm missing 2 checks. So, and they said they sent them out. They showed me proof, but I don't have it. But that's not that bad, but it is something to think about. You are your own boss. All right, which is good. So on to the next. All right, so thanks again for watching this video. I hope it showed you a little bit about playing music in nursing homes, what to expect, what not to expect. I think if you really put your mind to it, and if you're a good enough musician, you can do it. If you can't, here's something that I didn't say in the whole thing. They're paying attention. You may not think that they're paying attention, but once you see their foot tapping, but they're sitting in their thing like this, but they're tapping their foot, and you're like, wow, they're tapping in time. So that's really cool. Anyway, I just wanted to say thank you for watching this video, and hope I shined a light on a little bit about playing music in nursing homes. And who knows what I'm going to talk about next, because I don't know. I'm hungry, and I want to get myself something to eat.